morning, guys. Welcome back to our channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. We always appreciate you choosing to spend your time with us. We've got another what we eaten day today. I'm just got out of the shower and I'm making my coffee, so let me show you. I'm getting my Nespresso warmed up and I'm gonna do 3 shots of espresso with some skinny gingerbread sweetener, some stevia. I'm going to be using the nut pods this morning instead of the sugar-free Italian sweet cream. This is super creamy and it's really good. This is the French vanilla and it's so great on calories. It's only 10 calories per tablespoon, so I'll probably do about 3 tablespoons of that. And then we've got some, as usual, unsweetened vanilla almond milk. It is 30 calories for a cup. I like to overestimate. I don't measure this. I just kind of top it off. But I count 2 cups just to be safe, so 60 calories for that. And then, like I said, the espresso, which will go up in here and do shots over ice. So let me get that going. So I'm gonna sit and relax this morning, try and get a little bit of work done and sip on this gigantic coffee. And then we've got a grocery pickup this morning. And then we've also got, me and Andrew have scheduled our COVID vaccinations. So I've got my first shot today, so we'll go on that journey later today. But for this morning, just the coffee and some work. All right, so it is time, if I can reach my seatbelt, to go get our Walmart grocery pickup. Breanne Snider.
So what was that?
Snider.
Breanne?
Yes.
Yep.
Whew, just got back from that Walmart pickup. It is so hot. I'm just, even standing here in my kitchen doing that grocery haul video, I'm just like I said in the last video, or the last what I ate today, the AC just can't keep up here in Texas. And it's just, even just standing here talking is hot. So yeah, look for that grocery haul. That should come after this video for you guys, but we got some good finds in it. And looks like it's 12:30. My COVID vaccination shot is in at 1 o'clock. So I don't think I'm gonna have time for lunch before that. So I'm just gonna get all this put up and head out to the appointment. Yeah. We survived. We are back at the house and it's definitely time for lunch. So I have some leftover turkey chili. We made it for dinner last night. It is one of my favorite recipes. It's actually the only recipe I know how to make in an Instant Pot. So props for that. We've been making this for a couple months now. We love it. I do make mine a little soupier. I mean, I prefer it to be to be thicker and less soupy, but for kind of more bang for your buck, keep you fuller. For the calories, I like to have it a little soupier because the broth kind of fills you up. So that's kind of my tip and trick with chili, is we used ground turkey, 3 different kinds of beans. Yeah, we're kind of plain. We don't put any tomato chunks or red peppers or any kind of stuff like that. So it's just the tomato sauce, balsamic vinegar, chicken broth, ground turkey, red kidney beans, pinto beans, and black beans. So that's basically what we got here. And this is a fourth of the recipe. The recipe will be in an upcoming 5 favorite dinners videos. You guys liked that idea in my last what I eat a day, so I am putting that one together. We gotta make the recipes for dinner first, and then we'll have a 5 favorite dinners video coming up in the next, I think, 2 weeks, 3 weeks maybe. I've already got the turkey chili recorded for that, so yeah, that'll be my lunch. I might sprinkle some cheese on it, maybe a little sour cream, we have some Ritz or saltines maybe, but yeah. So I'm just gonna warm this up and have this for lunch and drink a lot of water. I'm gonna try and stay active because I did get the shot in this arm. Where's it at? Right there. So yeah, so we'll see. I'll keep you updated on any symptoms. Yeah, so turkey chili for lunch. So I'm just gonna have a small afternoon snack. I'm gonna have some of these tomato and basil wheat thins. They're my favorite wheat thins. I'm gonna have 15 pieces for 130 calories. And then I love cheese and crackers, so I'm going to have some of this pepper jack cheese. It's already pre-sliced. And I'm going to have 60 grams of it for 200 calories. So this is gonna be a 330 calorie just afternoon snack. All right, so for dinner, I'm going to be trying for the first time to make something that should be pretty easy, but it is my favorite soup at a Chinese food restaurant, which is egg drop soup. The recipe I found and all the other ones I looked online, 10-15 minutes tops. Very simple ingredients, but it is one of my favorite soups and I've kind of been missing it. I absolutely love it. And I actually like putting rice in my egg drop soup. I don't know, I may be weird like that, but I love that. So we're gonna be doing some rice and egg drop soup for dinner. And I'm gonna be using our little mini rice maker. We got this last month and it is perfect for the 2 of us. I mean, when we meal prep now, we like to use our big guy, but when we're making stuff fresh for dinner, this guy's perfect. I mean, it makes a total of 2 cups cooked, which I'm never gonna really eat more than a cup cooked. Usually I only eat half a cup cooked calorie-wise, but for tonight, since the soup is so low calorie, we're both gonna have a full cup cooked of rice. So we're gonna have the mini rice cooker for that. And then the soup really only calls for chicken broth, 2 eggs, some cornstarch, and then just some seasonings. We've got salt, garlic powder, ginger powder, and then just black pepper. So that's really, really, really basic. And it's basically you just put 3.5 cups in a pot, start it to go boil, and put all the seasonings in it. And then you take half a cup of this with 1 to 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, depending on how thick you want it. Mix and set that aside, and then you just beat the eggs. And then when the stock and seasoning comes to a boil, you add the cornstarch mixture to it. Let it come back to a boil, and then you pour in slowly your whisked eggs, and voila. The recipe says it should take 10 minutes, so let's get the rice started and get with the soup. Okay, so the seasoned broth is boiling, so the next step is to add the cornstarch slurry. So there's that. I guess we just mix it in and let it sit for a minute or 2 before we add the eggs. Okay, so it's thickened, and now we're supposed to stir it in a specific direction. Start kind of a whirlpool effect. And pour this in. And it's cooking. I'm pretty sure you can kind of stir it up a little bit more yourself. Yeah, there it goes. So there it is. So we're gonna let this simmer for a moment while the rice finishes up. Okay, so here it is, all portioned out. And there is the cup of rice. Sorry, the lighting's bad over here. But it smells so good. And, you know, I really don't know how they get the egg drop soup so yellow, but I'm betting it's food dye. But I bet you can also put some turmeric in this to make it more orange. But it smells so good, and it was super easy. I literally had to just wait on the rice. So if you start the rice a little bit before you start this, it's literally only 10 minutes to make the egg drop soup. And it smells and looks so good. So this will be our dinner tonight. Super low calorie, really, really great, really filling. You could cut down on the rice. This is definitely a full cup of rice. I would do next time I have a cup of rice and just some protein. Maybe that tofu that I tried out with the ramen would be really good in this. So yeah, that'll be our dinner. We're gonna watch on a little, catch up on our shows that we're watching and check in with dessert. So real talk, that egg drop soup was so good. I regret not trying it on camera for you guys because you know how I tried the ramen on camera and I was not enthusiastic about it. But this was so good. So that kind of makes me think that taking the miso broth out of the equation with the ramen would make it so much better, because this basic chicken stock with just a few seasonings was so delicious with the egg. We put the rice in the soup and it was just super filling, very filling with the rice and the, I think it was about, I'd say 2¼ maybe 2½ cups worth of soup. Super good. Very cool. And there was a TikTok I saw on another variation of the recipe where she did the exact same thing I did, but she put some sweet corn in it, which I love corn. And she said that the sweetness of the corn and the texture, like the little bit of crunchiness, just like elevated the egg drop soup. So we're definitely gonna try that next time. It was super good. I can't recommend that recipe enough. I will put the link for the recipe, it's just a Pinterest article. I'll put it down below for you guys to try. And if you try it, let me know what you think. It was so easy, like 10 minutes, in and out and done. So yeah, dinner was great. And I'm kind of in the mood for, I don't know, more food-ish for dessert. So I'm actually gonna do an age-old thing that we grew up doing. I'm gonna have some cereal before I go to bed. Andrew just got randomly this Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and that sounded really good. Like I'm feeling cinnamon sugary. So instead of trying to find like a bar or a snack, I'm gonna have some cereal. And surprisingly, Cinnamon Toast Crunch is not bad calorie-wise. So a whole cup, 41 grams, is only 170 calories. So a whole cup of cereal, and I mean even a whole cup of almond milk, 30, this is only 200 calorie dessert. So that's what I'm going to do for my dessert today. And thank you guys so much for watching. Again, like I always say, you can spend your time however you want. The fact that you choose to spend your time with us is amazing. I don't know whether it says anything about you being crazy or we're more cool than I think we are, then maybe that's that. But yeah, thanks for watching and we will see you in the next video.